Every month, hundreds of people join my channel and ask me for advice on problems I have nothing to do with. And I thought I'd bring them all together and, you know, just fix them. I can fix you, my dear viewer. Maybe. By the way, every video that you see on this channel is streamed live on Twitch, so if you want to see these whilst they happen live, then follow my Twitch channel. Enjoy! Hi! Hello! Hello, 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 hello. It's me! MaxGGs, and welcome back to my Twitch channel, everybody. Hi! Hi, everyone! Hi! Hi, 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 hi! I'm watching this in Tunisia right now. Hey, not too far from Italy. Shout out to that. Oh, hello, everyone. How was your weekend? It was lovely! I was hanging out with my family. It was a nice old time. But now we're back streaming. Oh, how I've missed you all, my dear viewers. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I was just hanging out, you know, being me. Hi, thank you for the Prime. Welcome back. Thank you for the 4 months. Is it meant to be serious or silly? It can be either or. I'm watching this in Churchill Square Shopping Centre. Oh my god! If I give you my address, do you want to just come over? Dude, maybe we could do like a collab stream. Don't dox yourself. No, I won't be doxing myself. I won't. Churchill Square meet and greet. Yay! Oh, guys, welcome back. Last night was a movie. Last night was a movie. I went out with Jack Manifold and Average Harry, and they did the greatest thing of all time with me. Now, I believe that I've explained to you guys the one time that I wanted to try smoking weed, right? I'm sure maybe you guys remember when I was at TwitchCon this year, there was one moment where I thought, today is the day. But I got really pissed off because Harry and Freddie, I'm sure they're fine that I'm saying this, kept smoking into my face to try and get me high. And it pissed me off so much that I didn't try it. Last night, Average Harry was on the shisha. And he kept going, do you want some shisha? Puff in some shisha, then go in my face. Firstly, I wasn't going to have it anyways. I don't like shisha, okay? I don't like the concept of it. Somebody that I went to school with would have 3 pints and an entire thing of shisha before all of his A-level exams. And ever since then, it's just kind of put me off. But Harry really tried to get me to smoke it, and I was not interested, man. But he really was pissing me off smoking into my face.
Build a website you love.
I have YouTube Premium! Why are you playing me this? Okay. Chat, like one of these ones. Come on, bro. You guys are tapped into these. Where it boils like the fucking bullshit at the bottom. Like a bong? No, it's not a bong. Oh my god. Chat, you know the one. Hookah. Yeah, in America they call it hookah. But that's like, to me, that's like the prostitutes. So I never say that. But here it's called shisha, I suppose. Bark, thank you for the 45 months. Oh my freaking god, 45 months. Thank you. It looks like a medieval torture method. Bro. I think I overcooked my chicken earlier by accident, and now my stomach feels weird. Which I know what you're thinking. That happens when you undercook chicken, but it definitely wasn't undercooked because my smoke detector went off. So I think I'm just, something's crazy is happening inside of my stomach. Yeah, it was not yummy. Overcooked chicken is better than undercooked because at least you don't have salmonella. Chat, in the UK, we don't have salmonella. We don't have that. It's a myth. So, We do? No, we don't. Okay? Let's be serious. It's just not nearly the same as America. Yes, you do. No, but it's not that deep. It's not that deep, everyone. Trust me. We can, but most chickens are vaccinated. Like, this is what I'm saying. Most of it doesn't exist. Guys! Average Harry came back from TwitchCon, and basically what he's told me is I gotta go to TwitchCon next year, because it sounds like a movie. Sounds like a freaking movie, everyone. Why? Because he said... Average Harry told me he got $15,000 worth of bottle service for free. And I don't even care, but the concept of that is what I want. Did you enjoy your reality shifting to TwitchCon? I did, yeah. Just go to TwitchCon EU. This is the thing about TwitchCon EU. I am serious. I'm not doing the humble streamer thing. I only want to go to TwitchCon so I can have that fun moment with my viewers where I meet them. I don't care about the brands. I don't care about the fucking anything else. Bro, I have genuinely met every person that has ever considered going to TwitchCon EU. If I had a meet and greet, people wouldn't come because they think, I've already met him. What's the fucking point? That's the thing, bro. But I will go to TwitchCon EU again, obviously, because it's near me. And then maybe I can go and sleep in Pangy's bed or something. Nah, just playing. Come on, guys. We know that's Lucas's job. Okay. We know that that's his job. I was just thinking about the Netherlands, so I thought about Pangy, but... About Pangy, by the way, I would like to say, Pangy, I love you. I entrusted him with my very expensive microphones, and I sent them with him all the way to America. Apart from the fact that he used them in the video, and then messaged me multiple times being like, thank you so much for letting me use them. They made the video so much better. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, dude. All of that stuff, I was like, of course, dude, because I believed in his video concept, so obviously I wanted to help him. But! Here they are. Home safe with me. Everything is still in there. They're still working. Thank you, Pangy. It's very kind of you. If you hated the video, you wouldn't give the mics? Yeah. What? He didn't have to have them, but I was like, I like your video idea and I want to help you and you're a friend of mine. You should take these. If he was filming some bullshit, I wouldn't have given him my microphones. Okay, I probably would have, because it's Pangy. I don't want to have a Pangy wouldn't come to my funeral, Hassan Ludwig bullshit, okay? Pangy's my boy. Wow, Milton, thank you so much. Oh, yeah, so, wait, I did something else as well. What did I do? Oh my god! For the first time ever, a lot of times in my life, chat, I've experienced a migraine, right? I'm sure you know it, an extended headache. You know, really, really painful, hurts and shit. Yesterday I had a migraine, and I know that this is a condition that can happen when you have a migraine, but I never have experienced it. In my 20 years of living, I've probably had 10, 20 migraines, like proper migraines before. I know, but never expect it to happen to me, that it can like fuck up your eyesight, right? Like not like crazy, but it can make your eyesight real weird for a little bit. Bro, I was walking. Firstly, this is when I realized I had a migraine. It didn't even hurt yet. I was walking and I was typing on my phone and I realized clearly I must use these eyes every day. I realized that my perspective, like my focal length on my eyes, was wrong to the usual. Like immediately I was like, my phone doesn't look like this when I type. I was like, this is wrong. But then I was like, maybe I'm just freaked out. Then I was like walking around and I swing my arms when I walk around. I'm sure you know because of the way that I walk. And I could see my hands in focus more than I should do. Like there was less motion blur. I was like, okay, that's weird. Then I sat down in my house and in the middle of my eyesight, there was a blind spot about this big. And I was like, oh. And then when I got done with the blind spot, which I did by closing my eyes and focusing, outside of my peripheral vision, there was like, chat, you know when like you look in the sun and then it fucks up with your eyes and then it kind of like gets a little staticky, but like a little like colorfully staticiness, but it's not like blurry. That's happening outside of my peripheral vision. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm telling my dad, I'm sorry, but like, I think I have to go to the pharmacy. I know you're only here for like another 30 minutes, but I need to go. Bro, as I get up to go to the pharmacy, oh, the worst migraine of my fucking life. I genuinely I didn't do anything bad. I didn't look at screens or any of that bullshit. Bro, I had like the worst migraine ever, but the second that the pain kicked in, I stopped having vision issues. And I was low-key happy about that, because I was scared that my vision was going to go forever. But anyways, I had a terrible migraine yesterday, but I still went out and hung out with Lucas and then Jack and Harry. Did it look like this? No. No. It was much, much, much less intense than that. But that was weird. That was very weird. And also to official Nehar, who says, streamer talks about eyesight like a camera. Our eyes are cameras. That's how it works.
Hi, Max.
Hello.
I have a problem. I spent too much money on you for fuck-ass parrots to get 3 Omega lols. What do I do?
You're gonna have to keep honing your craft by sending me parrots, basically. Nehar, why aren't you VIP? Because Nehar has decided to abstain from being a VIP. I don't know why, but I have decided I'm no longer going to fight this. This is a battle that I have control over, and I'm no longer going to fight it. You should put it back. No, I'm not going to put it back. Chat, yo! Yo, everyone. It's okay, she has the artist badge, which is probably what she'd rather have. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you all. And, by the way, I was gone for 2 days, so I must ask you, did any of you miss me? Thank you for the Prime. No. I forgot you were streaming. Oh yeah, it was thingy. Daylight savings. So is it now for anyone, is it more uncomfortable to watch my stream for any of you that aren't any Americans like annoyed? Sorry, Americans. Oh, I did do a little announcement at the end of my last stream that I was like, oh, I am going to... Hello, Michaela. Annoyed at what? Daylight savings. Because now, like, the stream schedule is different. Yeah, that I'm doing another live show. Well, I'm actually torn between 2 ideas right now. I'm currently surveying the first one through some friends. But the other one... So the first one is, like, out there. Really weird and interesting. Like, a cool comedy show. The other one is, like, a game show. And the game show is something more safe for me to do. But, you know, I like a challenge. That's the thing. I like a challenge. So, yeah. And basically, the reason that I've become torn between two ideas is because I explained the weird one to Harry, and he said, I don't like it. Which is what I wanted. I wanted him to be honest, but he was like, these are the reasons why I think it's too difficult to do. But then, I told it to Jack Manifold. Jack Manifold went, that is the best idea I have ever heard in my entire life. Oh my god, you need to do that. So, like, the night before, I'd written off the show. I was like, alright, well, Harry, who I really trust, is saying I shouldn't do it, so maybe I should go for this other one. Jack Manifold, this guy, I've never heard him so excited about anything. What did Tubbo say? I haven't seen Tubbo yet, because Tubbo's been in America. He promised me he would come home yesterday, and he's not home yet. The bastard. Why would you trust Harry? Because it's a comedy show, and if there is any of my friends that know about writing comedy, it's Harry. Harry and Tom, you know? So I'm waiting to see what Tom says as well. I also have some meetings for it, but like, yeah. At least you didn't ask John A. Well, I'll ask John A, but John A's been busy too. John A, ever since John A got that fucking MacBook, I swear to you, he switched up on me. I swear, he's not been hanging out with me because he's just playing with his MacBook. After, oh my, sorry, like, John A needs to quit the thing where he like, is so stuck into a position, but the second that you show him that he's wrong, he decides to forget that he ever had that opinion. Told John Ed about the MacBook. He said it's a waste of money. Second he gets the MacBook, he literally glazes it for like a week. That's fine. I agree. It's a great MacBook. He said going to coffee shops and working is stupid. Then he goes to a coffee shop and goes, oh my god, I could literally work in here. This guy has lost the plot. Fucking hell. You gonna give advice? Yes, I will give advice. No, mods, those messages are fine. It's first timer. It's like when he discovered hair dryers. Bro, don't even. But I actually love John A. And I probably won't be streaming in 2 days' time because it's John A.'s 21st birthday. And obviously that's the biggest celebration of life. So I need to spend it with him, you know? I thought everyone does that. Opinions change and shit. Eugene, I appreciate that. And that's a very... It's a very honourable opinion to have. But you know John A, the streamer. I know John A, the human being. And I can tell you that John A, the human being, is... I don't know. He's weird. Sorry. No, I actually love John A. And if any of you read my, if any of you are still subscribed to my YouTube memberships, I wrote my first memberships post. I told you guys I would do it, and I did indeed write, what, 6 or 7, actually 6 or 7 paragraphs. Yeah. John A switches up on everything. No, he genuinely does. 6-7 is cringe now. On God. We're spending time on 6-1 now. 6-1. It's the one, bro. Type shit. Yeah, we're all moving to 6-1. 6-1 and the Cabby Lane mechanism. Cabby Lane mechanism, 6-1. And there's a burger in Las Vegas. And it's a burger. True. I pitched You Laugh, You Get Pregnant to Jack Manifold yesterday, and he said he would absolutely not do it, which was a shame. What a buzzkill. Yeah. The fucking what? Don't worry about it. Wait, Feta Triangle! Dude, this is the thing. Tubbo needs to quit streaming, because then I can harbor all of the Tubbo viewers into my chat. You know what I'm saying? No, if Tubbo quits streaming, that would be so sad. I would actually be sad, because he's like a beacon of hope in a dark world. In a world of FaZe Lacy's, there is a Tubbo, you know? Hello, Phil. Phil, I saw you reply to someone, and you were like, that's such a cute haircut, and I thought, I swear that's your haircut. But, you know what they say about gay people, that they love themselves or something, I don't know. Also, that gay couple that never addressed their Valentine's Day poster, I still see tweets about it, bro. That tweet probably has 1 billion views now. Gay couple Valentine's tweet. Chat, you know the one. Okay, this is not the one. Chat, you guys know it, right? Oh, no, your meme has it. First Valentine's together tweet. This one. There being random bags in the corner. The random cabinet being open, and they just pick on their house. Chat, my dad came round to my house, and he said, finally, it looks like a home. After I did more decorating. That was Dan and Phil. That was not Dan and Phil. By the way, I saw a tweet that said something like Dan and Phil were e-daters, OMG. And I just want to let you all know, it won't work out for you. This is my first word of advice for the stream. If you're trying to pull the fucking e-data bit, because you saw Dan and Phil do it, it's not going to work. So give it up. Seriously. Can you stop talking about Dan and Phil, actually? Bro, I've been tapped into Dan and Phil, okay? Don't even. I probably should have known that I was gay back then. I loved Dan Howell. I loved him. Bro, if you don't give advice soon... Oh, this is not a YouTube video, it's a Twitch stream. You're so lucky, because some people do starting soon for an entire hour. Not starting soon of talking, starting soon like this. So, at least I give you something to listen to. My God. What happened to the dye hair sub goal? We reached it. So I will be dyeing my hair in the next few weeks. Yeah. I told my mum, and she didn't seem so convinced. And then I told her how much money I made, and she said, Max, that's fair. Which is true. It's true that it is fair. That is, yeah. I'm gonna have blue hair and pronouns. No, I'm not doing all of it. I'm just doing parts of it. Like that tweet that I quote retweeted, that picture. This one. I'm going to look like this, hopefully. Dadza is story timing and playing my... Why are there so many people talking about that? Oh, I'm literally getting one guide. What are you talking about? This is not... Here, I'll give you a story about Philza. I met him once and I said, it's nice to meet you. And he said, you too. Yeah. Oh, and I asked him what lens he uses to stream. And he said this one, and then I started using it. So, yeah. Good ass stories. Oh my god, I saw, guys, I don't like this, okay? Ever since Quabby moved back to the UK, I genuinely don't like that he's been, I don't know how to say this. I think he's being forced to stream with Oxel and Prezzo. He needs to stop. He's not allowed to have other friends. No, I'm playing. I was watching him, Prezzo, Oxel, Hunter, and 24 Frames of Nick. By the way, incredible group of streamers. Dude, that new Jackbox game is so good. I actually need to host a lobby. It's the Noises Jackbox game where you make noises. And one of the prompts was, order a burger, but imagine you're doing whispering dirty talk. And Quabby goes, hey, can I get a big fucking burger? Bro, it was like 7 in the morning and I was like crying of laughter. I was so scared I was gonna wake up Molly. That was an amazing impression. Wait, was it really? I just did my American impression, so I might have just, what's it called? I might just sound a bit gay. Oh, by the way, chat. Like, obviously, you know, I don't know her, but I feel like I should say, like, oh my god, like, I hope you guys are supporting Emaru. She's a friend of mine. Like, we don't know each other, but we have plenty of friends that are friends with each other. And it's like, that shit is so fucking crazy. I hope she's okay. I hope you guys are sending her freaking love. Because she's so fun. All the stories that I always hear about her is her having fun. So, shout out to her. That was horrible. Yeah. But, you know, super brave of her to come out. And I hope she's doing okay. And I hope Mizkif loses all of his money. Facts. And, you know, I won't say anything worse because then I'm genuinely getting a Destiny subreddit like Doc's been made on me. So I'm not gonna say any of crazy shit, but he is not a good guy. Fuck that guy, seriously. And have any of you seen Lukey's new Instagram post? This is so sad. He is a criminal? Oh, he's definitely a criminal. Just some of the... He's a fucking piece of shit. We could all agree he's a fucking piece of shit. And he should... You know what I'm trying to say. I just don't want to get swatted. Hold on, I'm logging into Instagram. Lukey. Guys, this picture of me fucking sucks, by the way. Where is it? How do I get it big on the big screen? Guys, oh my god. So, my psyche behind this was like, I'm between Lukey and Pangy, and I look a little bit like their kid, so I'm gonna do like a weird pose, but I really came out weird. You know? And you're brighter than everyone else, because I'm actually a ray of sunshine. That's the thing about me, everyone. Oh, my dad came to my house, obviously, as I said, because he came from Italy to come and visit me for my birthday. And he walked in, and the first thing he said was, "What the fuck is that on your wall?" And it was, Thing. The Thing. Thing? That's her name, right? Thing? This thing? It was hung up on my wall. My dad was I don't know if he was impressed. Ugh. That's so fucking good. And Molly painted it. I did not expect that. She painted it for Tubbo. I'm not adding thing to my chat. For the same reason that I'm not adding KekW, it's because I am not a victim of the Tubbo Mafia, okay? The emotes that he likes will not be added here. No KekWs, no things, no OMs, okay? Sorry, not sorry. What's that cat in the background? That's my cat. Her name is Apple. And she's chilling there. It's been 31 minutes without advice. I'm sorry. You're the straightest dude I know. You're literally hair goals. You're one of the most gay looking people I've ever seen. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Here, I'll do one thing of advice now, so you stop talking and I can keep talking to my chat before I actually do it. Hey Max, how do I stop appearing odd and off-putting towards others? I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm sure you saw the picture. I don't know how to do that. From major backshots. Dude, for the first time ever, somebody called me tough whilst they recognized me. They said, bro, your fit is like the toughest fit I've ever seen. I was like, thanks, man. And I dapped him up and we took a little picture. Shout out to you. Really random, but if you and Molly were to get a cat in the future, what breed would you want? I think I would want a black and white cat like that little guy. That's what we're after, probably. Why are people lying to you? Bro, you don't... I had that shit on. I don't even love this jumper, but everyone loves this jumper. I was wearing this shit tucked with these trousers. It was tough. Did you say it got washed out? Yeah, but people still like it, so I still wear it. I like it. I'm not a victim of their opinions. But yeah. Yeah, even like people, how do I say this? Because they're my friends. Even older people that I'm friends with said that they really liked it. You know? Like 30... Facts. That kind of age. Someone's grandma... Can you not mention grandma in the chat? Because my grandmas are all dead. So... Yeah. Nice. Loser L. Thanks. Thanks, guys. No, it's like low-key chill that, like, I don't have any grandmas. It's not chill. I wonder what... I do wonder what my grandma would think of me. Like, not in, like, a sad way. Like, I wonder if in a long enough time, I would have taught her what a Twitch stream is. You know? Like, I wonder if she would have, like, known about Lacey. Or, like... I don't know. That tweet where it says, Aiden Ross 6-month transformation, it looked like he showered and farted or something. Like, some shit like that. You know, if she would be tapped into those kinds of things. Question mark? Oh my god, guys. Oh, sorry. All he did was shave his chest and fart. Okay, I switched out shaved chest for shower, but you know, same thing. I showed your mum your stream. Guys, do any of your grandparents know me? Let's get into the thick of it. Do any of you know? Any of them know? Yes, I saw a yes. Yes. My nan does. I think my granddad does. For those who know Martin. My grandma knows about all the streamers. Does she know Lacey? The freaking best FaZe member, Lacey? Thank you for the 7 months. What's your favorite song at the moment? She does know Jack Manifold. I don't know. I've been listening to Nico B's new EP. It's probably an EP, maybe an album, maybe a mixtape. You know, I never really know which one, but that is good. I like all the songs off that. Wait, chat, have any of you listened to that new Dave? I haven't yet because I haven't found the moment. But like, let me know if it's peak or not. I hear it's peak. That's what I understand. It's peak. All right, awesome. Sometimes my dad asks me what's going on with the Dream SMP because I don't have the heart to break him the news. Your dad. I think he'll be fine. I actually think he'll be fine. Chat, I heard that Jack Manifold is free. New Lily Allen. Yeah, I heard they say it was a once-in-a-generation pop album, the new Lily Allen, but I haven't listened to that yet either. Yeah, they're saying Jack Manifold is free from the shackles. I don't know what that means, though. Oh, wrong song. I have no idea what that means. My dad combines all of your names into one, like Tubbo Init GGs, because he can't remember. Dude, I literally used to have... bro, Sarah Init Not Found was my guy I made up to make fun of back in the day. Oh my god. Bro. Do they exist? Bro, they were subbed to me once. This is genuinely a person I made up, and then they stole the username. And why is it a girl? Because I actually only know Twitch viewers to be girls because I have such a large female audience. So I just... it's beyond me to have a boy. Yep. Or anyone else, of course. Hello, I'm a male? Guys, you're... No, you're ruining my... No. You have 6 or 7 male... Max thinks only women can be cringe. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's only women that are cringe in my... No, wait, no! No, you guys set me up. You guys set me up. No, you set me up. No. I mean, like, guys, shut the fuck up. No, like, the sentence that I was saying was there, but it was the wrong, guys, I'm sorry, but English isn't my first language. No, you guys know what I'm saying. I hope. I hope you knew that I was also leading into a joke, but I said the wrong joke. We don't... Okay, so I before made a joke about saying I only have female viewers. And then again, I was trying to make that joke again, but instead it came out like bad. You know? Came out really bad. Joke? Mm-hmm. Well, it's not a joke, because I do basically have female viewers. Who are all cringe? No, that's absolutely not true. Because then I would have a cringe chat, and I don't. You know what I'm saying? This guy hates women. No, guys. Okay. I don't. Sorry. I have to get serious because sometimes I get worried. Okay. No, we know. Don't worry. I genuinely thought that said div. I'm a div. Names every woman. Bro, I'll literally name you 5 women right now. My mum, my sister, my other sister, Serena Williams, and Molly. Yep. And this is the thing about Serena Williams. This is why she's actually a queen. Because you genuinely don't know who her flop husband is, but you do know her. You know what I'm saying? Name 3 more who you aren't related to. Okay, Venus Williams. Simone Biles. And Hillary Clinton. W women. No, actually W women. Dream blunt rotation. Who's that bloke with like huge lungs? Who's like the best swimmer ever or something? Jay, one of you'll know. You know, right? His lung capacity is like... Michael Phelps. This is what we were discussing. Michael Phelps is probably so good at getting high. Imagine him with a bong. He sucks up the whole thing before it's even done. He's like a Hoover on the bong. Facts. Slushy Noobs, John A, Elphaba, and Glinda. So, John A and Slushy Noobs. I understand. I saw them. I know that they're the same people. Okay? I saw a TikTok that was like, I know what Hamza is doing. He's intentionally making himself ugly. I was like, what are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? That's such a rude thing to say. FGTV? I don't really know who that is. I know he's just like a guy, dude. You're referencing so many things I don't know. I don't even remember what I referenced. I don't know. The Rizzler and Theo Von. Oh my god! The Rizzler Godfather edit, bro. Oh my god. And the Rizzler OJ Simpson edit. Those are tough. The what? You wouldn't get it, bro. When the Rizzler pulls out the glove from his pocket. And he's like, I don't know why I had gloves in there. And you know, OJ Simpson, the glove, blah, blah, blah. Oh, girl. Dude, it was an edit! Guys, I'm getting scared. I'm sorry if you guys are angry at me. Are you mad at me? Guys, I'm scared that maybe in these my 2 days of absence I've become unfunny, everyone. Well, yeah, but we're still here. This is the thing about you, Maddie's Bench, is that you really stick it through the tough times, and that's why I appreciate you being in the chat. And this is like another thing, and I know it sounds like I'm just piggybacking off the thing I accidentally said earlier, but can I say, it's actually much nicer to have a mostly female and basically all gay audience. When I was 14, and I had a 95% male audience of 30, they genuinely just bullied me for like a year, but not even in a funny way. So, this is awesome. This is freaking awesome. How do you even get that audience at 14? I played a lot of Valorant. And that's it. The command is gone. What command? I don't even know. No, I don't want to get bullied more. I actually like how my chat is now. And let's all send a big yo in the chat. Yo, everyone. Yes, MaxGGsLings. I was thinking you guys could be called the Maxlings. What do you guys think? No, thank you. Okay. Giglianos, dude, we're not putting Gigliano at the forefront of the MaxGGs brand. We're not. Please feed us. We are the Maxlings. I genuinely can't bring myself to say that one out loud. How about we just drop the GGs? I'm like, hello, my little bears. What did I join back to? Welcome back, my... No, I can't do it. You're weird? I'm genuinely not weird. This is the thing about me. I've actually been really normal from like a young age. Really normal. Oh. Thanks. By the way, yes, after the Shut Up I'm Talking show, I had a whole packet of Monster Munch cheese and onion. But when I walked out and I spoke to this person and I said I just had a whole packet of Monster Munch, and they said, I bet you stink, or something like that. I didn't appreciate that. No, I'm playing. They were actually so nice. Pickled onion? Oh yeah, those ones. No, they were so sweet. I'm actually making them into a villain, but they were so sweet. You could have picked any other flavor. No, it was the only one there. Sub goal, get weird and off-putting. What do you guys think of that? making them the villain for your story, but it made you guys freaking laugh, and that's what it's all about, dude. I know, actually, you guys don't know, because last stream I told a story about them, and you guys went, oh, they're so nice. So literally, I'm giving you the best of both worlds of this fucking story. You guys can have whatever you want. I must admit to you all, and I don't go around checking this, but I've never met someone that's asked me for a picture that has smelt so bad that I've noticed. Just like to let you all know. So you guys are doing a good job, man. No one's ever had like a stench. So please don't be the first, okay? If I go to TwitchCon, guys, I'm bored. Let's all wear deodorant. Guys, let's all put deodorant on. No. And you called us weird for sniffing. You do what? I told you that I don't do it, but no one's ever had such a bad smell that it's forced itself upon me. What do you mean you smell me? What do you mean? Guys, I'm bored. Let's all smell MaxGGs at his meet and greet. MaxGGs sniff and greet, bro. Stop. No stench is bad enough to overpower your incredible aroma and perfume. Dude, thank you so much for that sweet message. Maybe if we were all dogs. Wait, I could actually give you scratch and sniff merch. So, like, in the morning, I, like, take a vial of my morning breath, and then, like, I can give you, like, a one that smells like the food. Guys, this bit isn't going anywhere, is it? Like, I couldn't even see it through. How much would that cost? Dude, M-Shrooms, you have like a smelling bug inside of my house that already does that for you, okay? I know that you sit outside my house in a tent every day and use spying equipment on me. I know it. Scented markers! I genuinely sell scented markers, and it's like, this is what this marker is what John A's house smells like. This marker is what my shoe smells like after a long day. Can I tell you something? Oh my god, we need to buy Average Harry some socks. He genuinely doesn't wear socks, and it's so horrible. Because he really smells. He really does. Not the socks thing again. See, chat, this is that even you guys know. That's how bad it is. It's so bad you guys are sympathizing with the smells through the screen. On stream yesterday, he got up and he wasn't wearing socks. Well, everyone, I would like to let you all know that I am wearing socks. By the way, chat, I've decided I might actually finally need new shoes because it's been raining a lot and, look. Let me show you something. It's just looking bad for me and my shoes and shit. I saw shoes inside is crazy. Firstly, it's my house, okay? My house, my rules. I can wear shoes whenever I want. Secondly, I wear shoes in my house for the same way that you wear a suit to feel good at your work interview. It makes me feel professional. It makes me feel like I'm in that kind of outside environment where I can crack a few jokes. I don't know, dude. I just wear shoes. It makes me feel good. Thank you for the gifted sub to Quackty2. Thank you. Professional shoes with your toes sticking out? Well, those aren't the ones I'm wearing, actually. If you noticed, I actually picked it up off the floor. Harry doesn't even wear socks on stream. I can, like, not do that if you guys want. We can get them out. When are you going to do advice? It's almost been an hour. You know what? That was a very earnest message. I know, because you typed a sad face with 2 sad faces. I'm going to do it in 3 minutes. There you go. At the 1 hour mark. Keep the dogs caged, please. Oh my god! Enough about dogs and streamers, okay, guys? Jesus Christ. I just told you I don't want to invite any of that kind of stuff into my stream. The sad face always works on him. It actually does. You're gonna fix my life? Maybe. Chat, have you ever been into a cinema that plays smells whilst it plays the film? Have you ever been to one of those? They low-key don't work. That's my opinion. They're just it doesn't work with the immersion. They sprayed me with water. Did you see the fake Switch 2 leak? I thought it was out, the Switch 2. 4DX. 4DX. What happens in 4DX? Oh my, it just downloaded a picture on my computer. Wind, motion, water, and scent. I actually would have a panic attack. I once watched I watched a film about the moon landing in 4D at the IMAX at the BFI in London, and it shook the ground so much when the shuttle took off that I left and I threw up. I haven't watched the IMAX film since then. No, that's a lie. I actually watched Thingamabob, Oppenheimer in IMAX, and it wasn't so bad actually. Do you have motion sickness? I don't know. I get sick when I spin around in circles, but like so does everyone, right? Do I dump 3k into CS2 while the market is down? Buy the dip or nah? How about you take your girlfriend out for a nice date and put it in the S&P? You know? How about that? Spinning in circles until you puke stream? Bro, I might... Or, Fulham, maybe you buy her a ring. You know? It's been an hour. Hold on, I'm just wrapping up my conversation. Blood. You know... When my 16-year-old sister texts me, happy birthday, blood. I just didn't have the heart to tell you that it didn't say bud on my birthday. It did, in fact, say that. Lock in and do the mid-offs? Bro, I was invited to the first mid-offs as one of the first people to be invited. And then Tobo didn't even consider me for the second one after I told him I'd play in the second season. It's so sad. Genuinely sad. Also, guys, can I just say, I tweeted asking, should we watch Minecraft Civilization Rich vs. Poor on stream? And I heard you guys loud and clear, you don't want me to react to anything. I understand, and I won't be doing it. Okay, apart from the fact that I thought it would be a fun stream, you guys seemed as if you wanted me dead if I did that. Putting on deodorant stream. Before my meet and greet at TwitchCon, I do a tutorial stream of how to behave at my meet and greet. And I start by taking a shower. Then I put on deodorant, and then I practice some lines of things you can say to me. Guys, before we do this segment, I really need to pee, so I'm going to be right back. Hello? Hello? Okay, fine. I saw that chat message. You're right. I left to put on deodorant. Because actions speak louder than words. That's why, everyone. Anyways, I get... And I'm sure you guys, because you're my active watchers, you know that I get literally hundreds of people who join my streams every month and just ask me for their opinion, my opinion on their lives. Just for, like, whatever reason. And so today I will give my opinion on your life. I will. I assure you I will, by giving advice to my lovely viewers, my lovely viewers. And, let's start with the first one. Evan Underground. I watch too much J-Slat. I've bought every merch drop, every Rammy, every Gamer Subs Cup. I deleted the wrong line on the fucking inspect element. I was gonna inspect element to say, but I've been saving money to gift you 5 subs, MaxGGs, but I accidentally pressed delete too early. Oops. That's how it goes, you know. They don't all land. That is a lot, though. You need to stop that. You know, that's expensive, and he doesn't need your money, really. I have no idea how to comfort people. If they are crying, I kind of just stand there awkwardly and let someone else take over. Okay. When somebody needs comforting, you need to hear their problem and then allow them to explain it. I think. So, What first you do is you're like, what happened? You know, why are you upset? And then you just allow them to explain it in as long as they need. That's the real way, because people don't want to be coached. They just want a shoulder to cry on. That's kind of the truth. And if they want to be coached, they'll say something like, "And what do you think about that?" You know? Yeah. Yeah, you just sit with them, and if they're upset and it's like an actionable thing that you can do, for example, you are at school and somebody that you know is getting bullied, but you know, when you're getting bullied, it's hard to, you know, talk about it or speak to someone about it, then it can be bestowed upon you to do some action, go to someone and tell them about it, you know, be like, "Hey dude, shut the fuck up," and then go tell the teacher or whatever. Like, sometimes there is actionable things that you can do. Yeah. I moved to a new place and I'm struggling to make friends. You gotta hit up the bar and clubs that you like. Like, not dancing clubs, like, or like, you know, like book club, cooking classes, stuff like that. Hit up smoking areas, see people a few times, then you become friends with them. You know, that's how it goes. I called Jack Manifold a nonce on his stream when he gave out his phone number, and everyone who saw it thinks I'm a Dream fan. I'm starting to feel a little bit guilty. I was so sick I sounded like I was 10. It's fucking over for me. I do not believe Jack Manifold is a nonce. I panicked when he picked up. That shit had me tweaking. Who gives a shit? You know, who gives a fuck? You'll be fine, and he probably doesn't remember it. You know? You'll be good. So I'm just reading shit. Oh, by the way, chat, after this, we're doing freaking streamer award submissions, which I know, because you guys are little Twitch frogs, I know you guys will want me to do, so I'll be going through them. Don't worry. Also, guys, about earlier, that bullshit, that talking mistake that I made, I hope it didn't sound too bad. I hope you guys know that I'm not ill-intentioned about my viewers being female. I actually think it's awesome. But it was funny that I really messed up. You're fine, it's all good. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. I wanted you guys not to be uncomfortable. I have been dating my best friend for 2 years and we haven't told anyone. We're not even out, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Okay. What's nice is when you want to come out, sometimes it's a little bit of leverage to have that kind of relationship already happening. You're like, "Hey, mum and dad, this is my boyfriend." Let's say you're me. Okay, "This is my boyfriend." And then they're like, "Oh, you know, like, this is serious." Like, sometimes parents, I think, can find it hard to be like, really believe it, I suppose, but when you're like, "This is real, this is them," it can be a nice leverage, but also, you just gotta give it time. You don't gotta tell anyone that you guys are together. Who gives a fuck, okay? As long as you guys like each other. You know? Your relationship isn't a spectacle, okay? Other people don't need to have an opinion until you want it. I don't know how to approach my crush and talk to him. Ever since a geography trip I had with him, we were talking a lot, but now it doesn't really happen that often. How do I just talk to him? Okay, if it's a bit weird because you actually might be 14, and I'm giving you this advice because you said geography trip, but you should just like spark up a little conversation. You know? I keep seeing streamers and stuff in Brighton, in town. I live in Brighton, but I get too shy to ask and don't ask for a picture. I get really pissed at myself. How the fuck do I get more confidence? Hey, if you, bro, choose me, I'm literally reading yours RN, bro. Basically, every streamer that you're ever gonna meet is really, really nice. Or really, really good at, you know, talking, taking pictures, all that stuff. So you should just go up there. And if you keep regretting it, you should just put yourself out there. You know, something that I found very nice is I met a lot of people at the show, the Tommy Innit show, the Sharp I'm Talking stuff, and the Tommy Innit shows and the James Marriott ones. I often get a lot of DMs that are like, it was so nice to meet you. You were so sweet. Oh my god, I didn't expect you to be that nice. And obviously, that's very nice for me to hear. But it's the environment that I want to cultivate for people when they meet me. I don't want them to be scared. And basically, that happens with everyone. You'll be fine. Every streamer that you've ever met has probably done that friggin' 100 million times. Like, you know, I'm not such a huge content creator. But, like, I've probably been recognized, like, more than 500 times. So, like, I know how to be like, hey, blah, 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 how you doing? You know? I want to test my psychic abilities. What advice do you think I need, MaxGG? Oh, your psychic abilities. None. I'm not gonna assume. I'm starting to doubt if I'm bi because I can't figure out my type in women. Sometimes you just gotta do it. But like, that's okay. If you're not bi, that's fine. You know? Oh, is my... No, my sub goal's good, I think. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta accept it. That's how it goes. I should change my sub goal though. At 15 subs, what will I do? Yeah. Most people I know my age found out I was bi. What am I supposed to do? Barely anyone knew. You just gotta... At that point, if they know, you just gotta take it on the nose, I think. You just gotta be like, yep. You know, when people found out that I was a streamer, they were like, oh my god, are you a streamer? And I'd be like, yes. And then they would leave me alone because I didn't give them what they wanted. You know? Coming out as a streamer? No, but it's another thing that people like to pick on you for. Is sexuality, much as being a content creator. And, you know, I just give them nothing. My problem is I feel I need to put a label on my sexuality or gender or else I start tweaking out. You're okay. You can just have time to figure out. You have plenty of time in your life. You'll be alright. I need to get famous. I need it to be happy, but nothing works. I've tried doing Minecraft videos, Roblox videos. I've tried developing games, posting animations and art. Some videos go viral, but I actually don't have fans, and then I lose motivation. You are not a good content creator. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because it's not one of those things that you can be... having an audience doesn't matter if you can still make videos without them getting views. They get views first and then they... No, you get an audience first and then they get views. But you only get an audience from doing it. Like, and you don't have to be famous. Being famous is so boring. And I'm not famous, but I can tell you, being popular has a lot of downsides, okay? Like, for me, the downsides strongly outweighed by all of the positives. But they are not fun, and for a lot of people, it's just not fun. I wanted to update you. The last time I asked for your advice about a crush, I had a crush on my best friend. We are now dating, and we got together because of something they said in your offline chat. Guys, my Twitch chat is not Tinder. Okay? Yeah. And I won't even tell you what I said earlier about Dan and Phil being e-daters and how it's not going to work. Oh, sorry. I said it. Who's next on my list? Oh, I've read a few of these. Thank you for the Prime! Welcome back, and Cyrus Apollo, thank you for the 2 months, by the way. I didn't think I thanked that. Thank you so much. Oh, that's the Jack Manifold nonce one. I have, in fact, read that one. I want to make friends, but I get really nervous at the idea of talking to people. Can you give me some tips on how to get over this? You gotta have, like, some questions that you know you can ask, and then what you do is hone in on what they're interested in, and then give them some of that. That's kind of the method. So, like, if you don't know someone, you get to know them with those simple questions. Then they're like, oh my god, I love EDM. And then you're like, dude, I freaking love EDM. And then you start talking about that, even if you don't freaking love it. Like, you give them something to make them feel a bit more comfortable, you know? And they should do the same for you. That's kind of how a conversation works. I think you're the only person who can solve mine. I'm gonna do it. You've convinced me. I have a friend who lives for male validation and only talks to me when it's about a guy. That's the only one I can help you with. Tell them they got a problem. That's not me. Well, I'll try and find you. But I can't. Thank you for the 4 months, by the way. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm just reading these submissions. How do you actually spark up a conversation in general? It always feels awkward when I try to talking to someone without feeling like I'm intruding in their space. Okay, firstly, if somebody isn't giving you enough, that's their issue, not yours. Like, some people, you just can't win them over. If they don't want to talk to you, it's not possible that you win them over. And trust me, I'm not going to lie to you, talking and making conversation is the only reason that I'm able to live, okay? That is my job. It's all of my job. And sometimes I can't make conversation with people. Some people don't want to be helped, so you can't talk to them. What if they're all you have? Like, say you have to live with them, then you have to compromise. It should be the newest submission. It's not labeled as a name, so I can't find it. And I get quite a lot of submissions, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll try to find it. 50. Let's go to the 50th one. Oh. My shit's bugging out. I may or may not be going into a long-distance relationship. That's okay. That's okay. As long as you guys didn't meet in my Twitch chat. Just joking, by the way, guys. It's fine. It's not my favorite, but that's fine, okay? You can't have everything, can you? And as long as you guys are happy, you know? No, I'm playing. I may or may not, yeah, that's fine. Just sort it out. None of my friends want to stream Phasmophobia or a Lethal Company with me. This is the time where I feel like I should say I'll stream it with you. I won't because I don't know you, but your friends are not nice and you should play. You should get new friends if they want to stream with you. Yeah. I have a parasocial relationship with John A. You need to get off the internet. That's not healthy. English is not my first language. What should I do to improve? Sorry, I used that excuse earlier and it made me laugh. Sorry, what was I going to say? You should learn, like, what is it, like, the naturalization process is, like, when you become more like a native, right? So just like learn that kind of process where you learn like things that maybe you wouldn't otherwise learn from like a textbook. Shit like genuinely, like I know this sounds stupid, but saying shit like yo, like type shit, like that kind of like obviously you know, not always stuff like that, but that kind of like slang stuff, like kind of stuff that you only learn if you're like within like that kind of like culture. So just like pick up on stuff, watch shows, all that kind of stuff. 6'7", start saying 6'7", say 6'7's your favorite number, you know. There's a girl that I really like and I think she likes me back, but I'm wondering how can I make sure? You have made sure. You should trust your gut. And just be like, hey, I really like you. I'm not sure if you feel the same, but if you do, like, let's go for coffee, you know? And if you don't, that's totally fine. My submission should be under wouldn't you like to know? Well, now I know, because that's you've told me your name. I'll look for wouldn't you like to know, but everyone puts wouldn't you like to know. Let's see. Wouldn't you like to know? I'm so popular and cool and sexy and hot and goated. Any advice? It's so tiring. You genuinely strung me along for 4 minutes to write that. That's okay. That's fine. This guy I like is way out of my league. He's so fine and he looks just like Jamie Drysdale. That's a crazy last name. What does Jamie Drysdale look like? That is genuinely a guy. That's just a guy. Oh my god. That's just a white guy. But that's fine. Just, bro, just hit him up if you like him. I'm so embarrassed about my special interest, which is frogs, but I live in an area that has a ton of frogs, so whenever I see one, I get excited, and I get super embarrassed. How do I stop feeling embarrassed about it? It's totally fine to be... People, I promise you, it's more awesome to be excited about things in life than being embarrassed about things. No, not being excited about things. Like, you shouldn't be embarrassed about something you like, and you should be around people that accept you for who you are, and therefore... do not resent or burden the fact that you like something. That's fine if you like something. It's totally fine. One of my ex-friends makes me feel guilty for doing anything I feel passionate about. I can't cut her off because she is my classmate. You can cut her off, and she is mean. Do I have a gambling addiction if I don't gamble with real money but get seriously upset when I lose any luck-based games, coin flip, Twitch prediction, type stuff like that, and gamble with in-game money? Do I need help? You have a gambling... You have, like... a gambling addiction's cousin. Like, you're not there yet, but, like, I would, like, basically say you do, you know? You're addicted to something, and that's for sure. My friend cut ties with me because he got raided by 560 people and got more followers than me. Your friend is a bum. That's for sure. How do I set boundaries with my friends? My friend and classmate keeps tickling me and playfully punching or slapping me, and once started choking me because I made... Sorry, it's not funny. It's just 6'7", isn't it? I don't like that. I hate tickling. I hate tickling so much I once had a panic attack. What do I tell her? Sorry, I laughed at 6'7". That is not cool. And friends are people that you can set a boundary with. You need to be like, I don't like this, and I'm serious. If you stop this, if you don't stop this, like, we're not cool. Like, I'm telling people or like any of that shit. For me, I've, like, you know, this is completely fine for me to say, some bits and stuff that have existed in the past about me, between me and my friends on stream, I haven't been such a fan of them. But what makes us friends is the fact that I can be like, hey, this isn't cool, and can we give that up? I'm sorry about laughing at the 6'7". I'm just a bit stupid, so 6'7" makes me laugh. But if they're a friend, if they can respect that, and you should tell them. And if they don't stop, then you stop them. You know, you don't hang out with them anymore. I have a tick where I throw my head backwards. I've hit my head against the wall or someone else too many times. I'm sorry, but I can't help you with that. You need to see an expert. But I feel for you, and that isn't fun. I want to be a streamer so bad. It feels like the only reason I'm here, but I genuinely cannot seem to grow. I'm so awkward on camera and don't know what to talk about, or especially since I don't have a chat or literally anyone watching me. I just have a feeling it won't... How? It's literally plugged in. What the fuck? Why has that been happening? It definitely should not happen. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you? Stupid fucking lie. Oh, there we go. So fucking weird. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know what to say, especially since I don't have a chat. I just feel like it won't work out, but I want it to work out so bad. If you want it to work out bad enough, I believe, truthfully, that if you want something bad enough, you can make it happen no matter what. So just keep doing it. That's my advice. And practice makes perfect. I assure you, a lot of people raise me a lot of incredible and very nice compliments about my ideas, about the way that I handle my chat, the way that my chat goes, you know, how funny they are. Like, this is not a joke. I'm not pandering to you. I get so many comments about how funny my chat is, how behaved they are, all that stuff. And it's all, you know, it's all over a long, long time. You know, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Behaved is a stretch, but you guys know what I mean. Like, you don't harass anyone. Like, you guys don't go and spam people's chats. Like, yes, you guys are annoying to me, but that's how it goes. But in the idea of a chat, you guys are good, you know? You're annoying to me because I'm annoying, but that's, you know, that's different. I have a small group of people in my class, so everyone knows everyone. How do I ask a boy without anyone knowing? You don't. Actually, I can't make magic happen. That, I'm sorry, you don't. Send a letter by pigeon. Yes, you could play like you could play like 20v1, right? And they're the one, and then you just hope that out of 20 that you win. You know what I'm saying? People from my school found my old YouTube and TikTok account from 2020. How do I distract them from it? This is the method. You have to embrace it. You have to be like this. I'm not even joking. They're like, this video is so cringe. And then you genuinely like recreate it in front of them. You gotta like own it. That it'll be like you going, fucking, I'm on a sugar crush. Then they're talking about it. You're like, oh, I'm on a sugar crush, you know. And then it loses its embarrassment factor. They are only mentioning it for its embarrassment factor. Once you embrace it, then you own it. Why am I actually good as fuck at this advice shit, by the way? Like, by the way, because you are normal under layers of weirdness. This is the thing. I'm like an onion. On the outside, I'm weird. But when you get to the real core of me, I've got a gentle heart. Facts, chat. That's facts. Thank you, Beth. Thanks so much. Chat, you know what? There's a long ass story and I never usually read them, but I'm just gonna chat. Please don't ask them to freaking. Please don't ask me to read them. Your messages get timed because that's just how it goes. Chat, there's a long one. I haven't read it, but we're just going to read it together, alright? Here we go. My friend is obsessed with her boyfriend. She cannot be without him and it pisses me the F off. Rolling on the floor, laughing, crying emoji. Rolling on the floor, laughing, crying emoji. Rolling on the floor, laughing and crying emoji. Rolling on the floor, laughing, crying emoji. Rolling on the floor, laughing, crying emoji. Rolling on the floor, laughing, crying emoji. Rolling, you get the idea. The other day, I invited them over at 7 PM for dinner, and they arrived at 11 PM. The only reason I didn't tell them not to come was because they were still people at my place anyways, but I was still mad. Because he got stuck doing something, but he was low-key never invited, I don't know his ass. Like, if you ask her to do something, you just have to account for him because she can't stand being without him for 2 minutes. Worst part is, he is without her like all the time and all she does is post about it on her Snapchat story and call me to complain about how much she misses him. Like, girl, whenever he doesn't even miss you and I don't even really care. Okay, that's annoying. This is only a caveat in your story. If you're inviting someone to your house and you're inviting them for dinner, which tells them that you guys are grown enough for this, if you invite someone and you don't specifically say, oftentimes they will bring their partner with them. It's just how it goes. If you're 20, 25, 30, people bring their partners with them just because that's who they are. It's part of their person. They showed up 4 hours late. I'm going to be honest with you. Another thing about me that I understand is if your mates are showing up late and they're a couple, I'm sorry to break this to you. They were shagging. I'm sorry. It's just how it goes. That is just the truth, and I'm sorry to admit that to you. Anyways, you need to tell her that it's weird that she's that obsessed. That's not cool. How do I ask my parents to move from Sardinia to Newcastle? I understand you want to be near your best friend, but I'm going to show you a picture of Sardinia, and then I'm going to show you a picture of Newcastle. Like, hold on, like, okay, this is a fine picture. Bro. I'm gonna let you guess which one of these is Newcastle. But if you want to study abroad, then, I mean, just go for it. You just have to tell your parents that you're gonna do it. I love my girlfriend more than anything. Bro! You can't show up at 11 PM for dinners, okay? It's not cool. It's not, okay? I keep feeling like I'm not good enough for her. You need to talk to her. And be like, hey. I'm a massive furry. I love being a furry, but nobody likes dogs because they are generic and common. And I fear I am a dog. I have no friends, MaxGGs. I am peculiar and furred. Please save me. Here you go, bro. Woof. Just, like, go to a little doggy meetup and hang out. I don't know. A doggy meetup? Yeah, like where all the little dogs meet in the park. And you just... You know? You're like, I know you don't understand me, but I'm one of you. It's like, if you've never met somebody that doesn't speak English, and you're gay, and then you meet a gay German. And then you're like, I know you don't understand me, but you're one of us, you know? Like, come and join us. And you're just a little doggy. Like, just because you can't speak doesn't mean you guys can't hang out. Max, I have a world history test tomorrow, first period, and I didn't study for... And I am 240 pages behind in the textbook. I'm going to be real with you. This is what I did. You have to read chapter summaries. It is the fucking method. It is genuinely the method. Because if you know the summaries of the chapters... all you have to do is have your own critical thinking to develop the concepts. That's all you need. I did it for all of my A-level exams. Mind you, I'd read the textbook before, but it still is doable even without reading the whole textbook. The roads are flooded and I want to go to Waffle House. You'll live. Okay. Max, I like an Italian bisexual twink. Since you are one, give me advice on how to pull him, please. I am desperate. Okay. I'm gonna play both me and the guy that you're into. Hey, I like you. Okay, now I'm the bisexual. Hi, I'm gay, and I'm a twink. I know, that's why I'm into you. Do you want to watch the Serie A with me? The Serie A is the Italian football league. No, I don't like watching football. I want to go to a drag show. I'm sorry, but I'm busy. There you go. There you go. That's how it's gonna go. Sorry. There you go. I forget you're Italian sometimes. Bro, I'm seriously Italian. I called my older brother on the phone, and when I put down the phone, Jude went, "You still got it." Like, seriously. Like, you still have it. Like, I sound like an Italian. Like, I'm not like Ludwig, who sounds like you're trying to imagine what a French person sounds like when he speaks French. I really do sound Italian. How do I stop being extremely cool and on-putting and amazing and huzzful? Is that a word? It's exhausting, to be honest. I'm sorry, dude. I know it's tough, man. Huzzful? As in, like, you're full of huzz? That's tough, man. My 20F ex's 25M wife 24F is my sister. And they had a child 0.2F recently. I want to DM him on Insta to ask how she is. And then I saw that he blocked me. Should I tell her that our husband is a prick or should I move on? Yeah, you can tell her if you want. You're actually, well, no, you're actually the same age. No, you're probably older than me, so I can't give you advice, sorry. Unless your birthday was yesterday. My friend Tony ripped off my press-on nail while trying to steal my phone and all my fingers. I'm sorry, but Tony isn't a real name. It is genuinely like a Jersey Italian-American name. I have never, ever, ever heard of anyone called Tony, apart from someone that's like, "Hey, I'm Tony." Never.
Hi, Max. I have a problem.
Hey. Oh yeah, thanks. It is, yeah, Antonio. It's just, but no. If your name's that, just be called like Anton or something. Dude, there's literally an Anton in the Big Boom family. What's their fucking name? The Costco guys. Cousin Anton, bro. No, his name's Angelo. Never mind. Cousin Angelo. Sorry, I've strained my voice. TubboFan6767. Tubbo Twit Selfie Day in September is on 9/11. Those who don't know, 9/11 is similar to when L'Manberg blew up. And I don't want to be insensitive, but I just want to join Tubbo Twit Selfie Day. Please help. Facts. And why did he choose that day? Hello, AOC. So I've been dating my boyfriend for a little bit. He has BPD and sometimes he has these episodes where he won't answer me for days, but other times he can't even go 10 minutes without texting me. I don't know how I can bring it up with him. You can have a serious conversation with him and, you know, whatever, but also like, that is your boyfriend that you chose to date, you know? Like, if I wouldn't date someone if they didn't, like, weren't fine with the fact that I got really paranoid because of my OCD sometimes. Like, if that's what happens to them with their BPD, then, like, you know, that you kind of have to accept that as well as helping them. You know? I've come to the realization I'm not built for going clubbing or spending an entire... Sorry, all I can think about is he realized he not built for this. Sorry, I mean, let's keep going. That fucking... I've come to the realization I'm not built for going clubbing or spending an entire night drinking and stuff because my social battery drains way too quickly. I'd rather stay home and go to a local pub for a few hours if I want to drink. I'm literally all my friends are the opposite. They are not dicks or anything, but I just never make me feel bad about it. It doesn't stop me feeling any way. I just feel a bit pathetic sometimes. I just enjoy it. You should just ask them to do some stuff that you want. You know? Because you're their friend as well. My boyfriend has a fart kink. You need to, what's it called? Dutch oven him. I bet he'd love that. Chat, is that what that is when you fart under the covers? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I love this boy, but genuinely don't know if he likes me back. I feel like telling him because I don't think he would hate me for admitting it to him, but also I feel like he still might think differently of me afterwards. He will think differently of you afterwards, probably, but that is the nature of human relations, okay? And if you think it's the right thing, and if you think it would benefit you, not you, but him too, then you should be honest. And at least you tried. At least you're not burdening yourself with the idea that you didn't do it. Fuck, dude! Oh my god! MaxGGs, I'm actually fucked at this advice stuff. I'm so good. Who would have thought I was this wise, bro? That was wisdom. I have Dream merch from 2020 and I also own a fire pit. Bro, give it to a fucking charity shop. At least it's not going to waste. You know? I was waxing my armpits for the first time. I tried to rip off one strip and it hurt like a bitch. So it's just chilling under my arm. Okay, firstly, you need to rip it off. That's really bad. Secondly, guys, you'll live not needing to wax your armpits. Like, just shave them with, like, any other method. Oh my god. Seriously. Shave them with a razor. Exactly. I found them out my school as a D&D club after school and I really want to join, but I've never played D&D before and I don't want to look like an idiot. How do I seem cool to these people? You ask to join in because people that like something will enjoy that other people like something. I have a mate who's very obviously has a crush on me and acts overly physically affectionate with me, flirts with me, etc. The issue is, one, I'm attracted to girls. And they are non-binary. Okay. I'm aromantic. They're low-key scaring my hoes with their chopped self. How do I get them to stop making things weird? Some of you have no, like, some of you are too comfortable saying the quiet part out loud. That's crazy. Just be like, hey, I see you're flirting with me and I'm not into you. Can you please stop? You know? I appreciate how genuine and relatable you are. I always feel comfortable watching you. Just wanted to say I'm really awkward, so I don't chat much. Well, thank you. That's so sweet. And hey, I'm not forcing you to chat now, but people will not judge you if you chat, alright? If you're that nice, okay? Seriously. Just hop in chat. It will be fine. Just do what everyone else does. But what you shouldn't do is when you find something that I say funny, wait until someone else omegalols, okay? Just omegalol, because I'm tired of hearing these stories where I say something funny and then no one laughs because no one can afford themselves to be first. I don't understand. You lot have lost the plot. Okay, guys, I'm about to approach a conversation about sexual harassment. I would just like to let you know. I'll put my hand up when I'm done. I'll be very quick and forward about it. My friend always flirts with me and sends me nudes, but she is a lesbian, her words, and I'm a trans man. I told her I don't like it and she should stop. But then she starts saying I'm being mean. Is she transphobic or just hates me in general? She is being transphobic, but she is sexually harassing you. If you getting non-wanted nudes off of someone is sexual harassment, and you should tell someone. Seriously, that's really bad. They're not a friend. They are bad. They are no friend to you. Yeah. Yeah, and you'll be okay. You know, but speak to someone, it's important. I game way too much, my wrists hurt from the mouse. I spent 6 weeks at my desk at college and 6 weeks on holiday. Dude, you need a fucking armrest and a smoke break. Okay? You need something to put your fucking wrists on whilst you type, and you need to like stand up and have a cigarette. Guys, if your friends are being objectively mean and you don't want to be their friends, then don't. That's my advice for a lot of these people. Guys, you're writing me drama about your favorite yaoi website. I'm actually not reading it. I want to start Twitch streaming and YouTube, but I have a stammer, so I've been anxious and actually starting content creation. Hey, I understand, man, but listen, people will like you for being you. It's okay. I'm going to be completely honest and honest with you, because obviously I'm friends with Harry and I've seen it over many years and he has a lisp. People will be mean. People will be mean, but you will find your audience and you will go confident in yourself. And also, you know, speaking to loads of people while streaming, it can definitely help with the stammer and stuff. Fine, shit is straight and I'm gay. What do I do? Give up. That's what you do. It's actually true though. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. You're not fucking putting down a potion, are you? Like, How do I become more open in social situations? I have to find myself being the listener friend, no matter how many people I'm around. I'd like to be able to bounce off people more easily. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really experience this for the sole reason that I have a very big personality. But I know people that find it very difficult, especially people that aren't streamers or aren't the kind of streamer that I am. Sometimes struggle when they're in a room with a lot of people that have big personalities. And I do too sometimes. If you're in a room with Jack, Harry, me, John A, I'm going to be so real with you. I don't intend for it, but it's hard to get a word in. Like, it's hard. Like, because we're big, bodacious people that like to, like, entertain the mass, right? But you can definitely slide in and, you know, maybe this is a good quality about me, but I always try and invite people in conversations, even if they aren't pitching themselves into it. And you should be like, hey, like, invite me to the conversation sometime. Like, let me have a go at talking. Or just, like, speak up and wait for them to stop and then, like, say whatever you want. Bouncing off is a little bit harder, but sometimes bouncing off is just, like, learning to swim. Like, you just have to throw yourself in there. Oh my god! Oh my god! I am gonna be the best dad ever! Like, are you joking? Bro, I'm gonna give my son the greatest advice of all time. What the fuck, dude? Seriously? Me and the shy friends have their own conversation. Bro, being 20 actually changed me. Holy fuck! Oh my god, I'm getting old now. No! If you want to do that, then take it off of my Twitch channel. This message is crazy. Do you have any advice for people who have excessive ups and downs? I recently got diagnosed with bipolar 1 and I keep feeling great, then terrible, and I don't know how to deal with it. Anyways, Mango Mustard 67. Well, I appreciate your ending comment. And I'm going to be real with you. You might need some sort of antidepressant. That's just the truth. The kind of thing that an antidepressant does is stabilizes your mood throughout the day. And also do things that incline you to feel a certain way. So, like, oh my god, I'm actually fucking... What the fuck is wrong with me? The advice that I'm about to give you is, like, so deep from within my heart. Bro, you should be, like, doing things that push you towards, like, certain sections of the day. Like, going out and going for a walk is something that energizes you, should hopefully hold you to a certain level. Eating, making sure that you're, like, showering, all of that stuff is stuff that stabilizes your mood and maintains you from having a chaotic day. And making sure that you have those blocks in your day that stabilize your mood. And making sure that if your mood is really, really high, excessive in energy, you're, like, exerting that, you know? Going for a run, all that stuff. It'll help you bring towards, a more stable, flatlined mood graph. Fuck! What the fuck was all that about? Guy who calls himself the dad of the friend group? Definitely not. I actually don't basically give advice to anyone. But I guess I just low-key think. I am the thinker. Pat God, humble him. Bro, humble me, Pat God. People keep sending me follow-ups of their own advice submissions, being like, never mind, I solved it. Thank you, guys. I have one friend and she is so mean to everyone and people. People assume that I'm the same, but I'm not because of that. Nobody wants to talk to me. She is so nice to me, but hateful to everyone else. How do I get people to realize I'm not like her? Say Drake. You gotta stop being friends, probably, bro. Or like, you know, be like, she's really mean. I'm sorry. I want to be your friend. Okay, that wasn't my best one. I'm sorry. They not like us corrupted my brain. I think my brother is low-key racist. How do I make him woke? That's bad, but it's good of you to want to do that. And the way that you do it is very, very, very slowly. Very slowly, you begin to push someone to a different direction. You cannot sprint your way into convincing somebody that to convince somebody to change their values. Also, oftentimes, people that have values that maybe you would call non-woke are people with misguided concepts of certain ideals. If somebody is only only what's it called, exposed to one kind of opinion, and to them it's told to them by gospel, you can only assume that they only believe that because that's all that they know. Obviously, with racism, it's that kind of thing that people know. But you know, even some people there are people that have never met a person of color in their entire life. Like, it is crazy, and obviously that is no excuse for being racist, but like some people have never even been able to admit that there is a second viewpoint. So you have to for a long time help them into this kind of a new viewpoint. At least that's my opinion. He's like 14 and his TikTok is all white nationalist shit and very subtle neo-Nazi videos. Yeah, that's just like how it fucking goes nowadays, I guess, for TikTok. Honestly, it's sad. But you should be like, the best way to do it is be like, hey dude, this is wrong. 14-year-olds are like, yeah, tell your parents as well, but like 14-year-olds are people that are not grounded in their values yet. So you can be like, hey, this is fucked up. What you're watching is fucked up. This is why it's fucked up. And as long as he's empathetic, he can probably understand that. But yeah, it will probably take a while, but I think you can do it. You know? That's my advice to that. I have a fart kink and my girlfriend isn't interested. I just want to get Dutch ovened. Bro, I'm saying. Thank you to somebody who sent me their own local McDonald's. I'm currently stuck at my desk chair, bro. You actually have uncomfortable chair syndrome. Oh my god. You stand up and it comes with you. I'm not kidding. My knee has been wedged in the arm of the chair for an hour. Ask someone for help or try and wiggle yourself out. My friend watches white boys play Overwatch for 10 hours and I watch white boys play MCSR for 10 hours a day. Which one is worse? You are two sides of the same coin. Two peas in a pod. You can't pit two bad bitches against each other. Those kinds of things come to mind. You know? Wait. Yeah, no, that does say. Yeah, your Uncle Jack off. Lol, dude. Lol. Huge erection, dude. Lol. Alright, I'm almost done with these submissions. I'm not gonna lie. Then we can do Streamer Award nominations. Yo, I have my first post-masters job interview. Congratulations tomorrow. How do I not shit myself live on Google Meet? No idea. Never had a postmasters interview. But you're qualified and you're capable and you've got this. And don't stress it too much. What they want is a willing and able candidate and show off how great you are. What the fuck was that, dude? What the fuck? I'm genuinely a parent. What's going on with me? I don't like this person I'm becoming. So the advice takes over, bro. The advice came inside me, and I just had to let it out. What do I do if I don't really know what I want to do in my future, even though I'm already at uni? So many people around me have lots of passion and excitement for what they do, and I like a lot of things, but I don't feel like I could do anything, call anything a passion. Bro, you're fine. You've got enough time in your life to decide what your passion is, fail, get it wrong, be sad, then decide again, and do it 4 fucking times. You'll be okay, okay? Some people don't get it on the first shot or the second shot, but that's not demoralizing. That's the way of life. That's how life goes. And I think right now that my calling is being an entertainer. I think that that's what I think that I was put on this earth to do, is entertain. But one day entertaining may not be as entertaining for me. And I might have a natural inclination to do something else, and then I'll do that. And that's fine. That's how life goes. My friend reported one of my professors for being too close to the students. Do you want this last bite of cake? You can have it, Molly, if you'd like. If not, I will. He thinks I reported him. He's now not answering my questions in lectures. I'm now being behind in his subject because he's refusing to help me. Your lecturer is a really bad person. And you need to talk to somebody much higher than him about that. I keep spending so much money on coffee. I can't make coffee at home. I can make coffee at home, but it's something about just having an interaction with the barista for the day that makes me feel less lonely. I want to be able to not spend money on coffees every day, but I just want the same dopamine boost. Hey, that's fine. It's a very honourable thing to admit. I'm not gonna lie, and it's good of you that at least you know the root reason that you like it. You can just like have friends over for coffee, that kind of stuff, like invite people for breakfast, or just like get into things that are free. Book clubs, going to the park. You know, when you go to the park, you actually can just meet people. Like that's genuinely how it goes. You know, just like go to bars and chill and do nothing. Like you don't have to buy a drink to go to a bar, you know, or like go to a library, go speak to someone in a lecture. Like I understand that it's a comfortable interaction, but there are plenty of comfortable interactions that you can put yourself into. You know? MaxGGs, I just want to say thank you so much. It means so much, and I really appreciate it. So many other people do too. People don't show that enough. Thank you, Max. You're amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. We love you. Thank you. That's very sweet. But don't worry. I know that I'm appreciated. You guys don't have to go out of your way to appreciate me if you feel like other people don't. I understand that, and I'm very fortunate for that. And thank you guys. You're all very sweet to me. How often do you do these? What, fixing problems? Not very often. I probably haven't done one in 3 months. My computer screen went black earlier and I turned it off, and suddenly my second monitor HDMI doesn't get detected and my games were very laggy. Roblox won't run smoothly. I've also just learned that GPUs are supposed to not run at 99 Celsius when doing anything. I'm supposed to clean the fans on my laptop over 3 weeks. I haven't cleaned them for 3 years. I don't have the right screwdriver. I think I fried my GPU. Do you think I fried my GPU? You seem computer smart. I need to know if I'm screwed. Okay, first thing you gotta do, bro, is try a new HDMI cable. Okay? Make sure that it's not the HDMI cable that's broken. And then what you gotta do is buy thermal paste and repaste your laptop. All you do is take what's it called? Rubbing alcohol, and take it off of the CPU. And then you clean your fans and you put it back together and you run, and if it works like shit, congratulations, you fried your GPU. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. But once my laptop ran really hot and I thermal pasted it, and then it was okay. Suppose you have a good content due to the Twitch content is funny and good. The art is from Twitch. You are underrated. Thank you, man. I didn't get the last sentence, but thank you so much. That's very sweet. I like my best mate for over a year. I don't know how to tell him. He keeps flirting with me, but I can't tell if it's platonic or not. You gotta be honest. You gotta be like, hey, dude, I feel like you're flirting with me. I'm really into you, and I just don't want this. I don't want this to have taken the wrong way. But like, you know, you gotta quit flirting with me if you don't, because you're low-key, that's leading me on. Bro, facts though. That's low-key true. Like it's straight up, but that's true. That's facts. I'm addicted to sleeping on the floor. That's fine. You can sleep on the floor. I turned 20 in 2 days. I don't know how to celebrate. See some friends. And if you don't have any friends, get a cake or go on Omegle. Don't go on Omegle. No, don't do that. But I was just trying to think of somewhere where you can maybe meet some people. I don't know. You're gonna be a great father. My kid will never go on Omegle. Someone sent me an IP address. Let me make sure that's not my one. Nope. Okay, cool. I've realized that there are certain foods that I can't chew. I mean, I can't because of the sensation it gives me. That's fine. Don't have them. And when people ask you why don't you want it, be like, I'm not hungry. Or I don't like that. My hyperfixation is really expensive. I feel I have like 25 different things and they all cost about £100 each. What do? I feel like a bum. Bro, it's not your fault that you're hyperfixated on being swagged out, okay? I understand. When I was 15, not a hyperfixation, but I loved buying clothes. And that's just kind of how it goes, man. Alright, chat. Advice section is over. It's time to do Streamer Award nominations. We have gotten through them. Chat, and be honest with me, that was a movie. That was a movie. Mine wasn't done. I read all of them. So if yours wasn't done, I probably didn't have enough content out of it. What? Oh. Alright, chat, new tile. And new sub goal, since I need to change it from the segment. Alright, Streamer Awards. Chat, if there's somebody you want me to vote, all you gotta do is give me 5 subs. Guess I'm not cut out to be a streamer. What? I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm gonna log in with my Twitch account to Streamer Awards. Alright! Here we are at the Streamer Awards website. To be considered for any award, nominated streamers must stream at least 200 total hours in the past year. To be considered for a specific award category, like strategy game, Minecraft, etc., nominated streamers must have streamed content relevant to that category for at least 100 hours in the past year. Your submissions will be used to determine the final nominees for each award. You can skip awards that you do not want to vote do not want to enter a nomination for. You can also come back later to change submissions. Okay. Best music streamer. Streamers who create the best music content, showcasing talents such as singing, playing instruments, DJing, producing, composing, or more. I can't remember his name, but I'm gonna... It's Ari at Home. He's cool. I'm gonna put him. Ari at Home, I'm putting you. You're pretty chill. Walks around the street and plays music and gets people to rap on his beats and shit. It was pretty cool. Best creative art streamer. Streamer who creates the best art, food and drink, dance, cosplay, ASMR, or makers and crafting content, among others, excluding music. Oh, that's my ending song. Whoops. Best art streamer. I don't know. I'm gonna skip it for now. Best roleplay streamer. Streamer who delivers the most entertaining roleplay content in games like GTA RP, Rust, VR Chat, Dungeons & Dragons, and more. Lukey. Best MOBA streamer. Streamer who creates the best MOBA content, playing games like League, Dota, Pokemon Unite, Smite, and others. What's his name? Cadril. Cadril. He's #1, bro. Best brand partner. Awarded to a brand that is helping streamers' aspirations come true. King of Meat, bro. Duh. Hidden Gem. Recognizing a growing streamer averaging under 200 viewers this year. This award goes to the true hidden gem that deserves to shine. Salmon Boy. Love you, Salmon. Best Battle Royale streamer. Shroud. Sure. Best fighting game streamer. I genuinely don't even know one. Sorry. Best MMORPG streamer. I genuinely don't even know one. I'm sorry. Best speedrunning streamer. It's Squeaks or Curryway, but I'm not gonna lie, Squeaks is not such a speedrunner anymore as Curryway is. Best sports streamer. I don't know. It's Haber. Love you, Haber. Best Minecraft streamer. Gotta be Tubbo. Got to be Tubbo, bro. He is the best Minecraft streamer. There's no doubt about it. If he doesn't win this year, I'll kill myself. Best Marvel rival streamer. Average FM. I don't know. Best FPS streamer. Bro, gotta be Tens. The GOAT. Best strategy game streamer. Best Balatro streamer. Bro, gotta be Northern Lion. No. I don't fucking know, dude. Gotham Chess. Best reality streamer. Streamer who flawlessly creates the best blend of IRL and desktop content, balancing both seamlessly to create consistently entertaining streams. Zoil. I'll put Zoil. Zoil or Sinner, probably. Best IRL streamer. Streamer dedicates themselves to creating the best IRL content by getting outside, exploring, traveling, and streaming life beyond their desk. Bro, I'll do Sinner for that one. I'll do Sinner for that one. Best vertical live streamer. Skip. Stream game of the year. Peak. It's gotta be Peak. Best content organization. It's gotta be FaZe. They're like the only big one. Best international streamer. The top streamer excelling in content creation from a global audience, specifically catering to international or non-northern. What's his name? Squee. The guy who did fucking thingamabob. The French one. Bro, you guys know. What's his name? Squee. Bro, he did the fucking F4 race. That shit had like so many millions of viewers. I want to put him down. No Pilly. I'm sorry, Pilly. French Squeaks. No, it's gonna be fucking, what's his name? Ludwig, who said, what did he say about the track? I didn't know Ludwig spoke a bit of patois. I didn't know that. I didn't know that his dad is Jamaican either. Best international streamer? Bro, D-Town Cat. Sure. Squeezy! You see, I was not far off. Best duo. Best stream duo. Best stream duo for me, gotta be Squeaks and Lud. No! Northern Lion and Dan. They're my favourites. Sorry, not sorry. Best streamed collab. I'm sorry. It was the best one. It really was. We can be honest with ourselves. I mean, that shit was different. Best marathon stream. Duothon! Sure, dude. It was my favorite one. Best streamed event. I know you guys are all going to be saying mid-offs. I'm just thinking, is there anything that I liked more than mid-offs? We can be honest about that. Honest and honest. No. The best stream series. The best recurring show, series, segment, or repeated event of 2025. Facts. It's Fortnite Friday. Best VTuber, Iron Mouse. The only one I know. Best variety streamer, Chibli. Best just chatting streamer, MaxGGs. Rising star, Average Harry _. Woo! Best breakout streamer. Streamer has experienced explosive growth in the past year, establishing themselves among the top creators in the world. I like Zoil for that. League of Their Own. Streamer creates truly one-of-a-kind content, pioneering a niche. The GOAT. The Sapphire Award. Recognizes the best female or marginalized gender streamer. Who is my favorite? I like Paige. Right now, I really like Paige. But, bro, no, Sinner's just different. I'm sorry. I love Sinner. I'm putting her. Gamer of the Year? I don't fucking care. I don't watch gaming on Twitch. Tubbo, exceptional gaming skill. Sure, dude. I'll put Queso. I like him. Streamer of the Year. My Streamer of the Year. After last night's stream. It's IShowSpeed. I'm sorry. It's gotta be. He is the best streamer in the world. For real. He is. Boom! My nominations have been submitted. And now, guys, after 1 hour and 30 minutes together, it is time for us to let this channel go. And I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you all for hanging out with me. 1 hour and a half, 2 hours and a half. I gave you 2 hours and a half, everyone. 2 hours and a freaking half. There you go. And now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid. Somebody I haven't raided in so long. I'm raiding Telepathics. I love Telepathics. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. They, them. Remember that when you're talking in the freaking chat. Chat, go be nice. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Locked in. Put the key in the lock. We can be sure of that. Alright, chat. Thank you for hanging out with me. Again, sorry for that accidental sentence that sounded really bad that I said earlier. I definitely did not intend that. And thank you all so much. And I will see you tomorrow, alright? Bye!